In this video, we will be looking at the horizontal translations of functions. So using graphical software, we can investigate how a constant, such as b, changes the graph of a function. On the screen, you can see the functions that we will be investigating. On your screen, you can see the functions with b changing between -4 and 4. As b becomes increasingly positive or larger, the graphs shift towards the left. As b becomes increasingly smaller towards the negatives, the graph shifts to the right. You may have noticed that as b got bigger or more positive, the graph went to the left towards the negatives. The reason for this can be seen on the screen. If you make x the subject, the b value is a negative, hence why it goes towards the negatives. So horizontal translations are shown as fx plus b, where b is inside the brackets. If b is greater than 0, the graph is translated to the left by b units. If b is less than 0, the graph is translated to the right by b units. A horizontal translation changes the x values of the function. We will now answer some questions. As you can see, we need to describe how each constant affects the graph. We are focusing on the -4. Remember, if it's -4, it shifts towards the positives. So we can conclude that b equals -4 shifts the graph y equals x squared horizontally to the right 4 units. If we look at the next one, remember positive shifts to the left. So b equals +3 and shifts the cubic function to the left 3 units. Find the equation of each translated graph. We're starting with a parabola y equals x squared, which is being translated 3 units to the left. Remember, if it is going to the left, we have positive b values. Therefore, y equals bracket x plus 3 squared. You need to make sure it's inside the brackets so we're not creating a vertical translation. X squared plus 3 is a vertical translation on the y-axis. Inside the brackets is a horizontal translation. ln x is translated 2 units to the right. If we have a point P with coordinates 4, 5, lies on the function y equals fx. Find the image point of P if the function is transformed to y equals fx plus b, where b equals 2. Since b is a positive, there is a shift to the left. Which means the x value becomes smaller. The y value will not change. Therefore, the new p-value will be minus 2. So our p-value is 2, 5, because it's 2 x values to the left. To end the video, we'll do a quick recap. Remember, if the b is inside brackets, if your constant is inside brackets, it's a horizontal translation. If b is greater than 0, the graph is translated to the left by b units. If b is less than 0, the graph is translated to the right by b units. A horizontal translation changes the x values of the function, does not change the y or the shape of the function.